Okay, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hello everybody. How is everyone today? Happy Tuesday. Let's see if we got some good audio here. Okay, that sounds okay. That sounds good enough. All right. Let's bring that back up. How is everyone? It's good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to some No Man's Sky shenanigans. Hopefully everyone out there is doing well. Let's get the shouts out of the way first. Let's do the shouts. So Guitar Guy 80, good to see you as always. Thanks for stopping by today. Everyone out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, and show him some love. You know how we do it. Always support the Odd Fam. Who else do we have out there? Streamlabs, no cheating, buddy. I got my eyes on you, Streamlabs. I'm watching you, pal. Cody Hernandez, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Stuart Laker, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Our Arcade, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Mary, welcome back. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in today. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we missed you yesterday. Hope everything is okay. It's good to see you. Let's see. Pen Napadari, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How are you? Okay, Blind Frog, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. So, Operation Katana, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Says, eating some chocolate ice cream. Show off. You're making us jealous here. Making all of us jealous here. What is that all about? So, Our Arcade says, how's the adventure going? It's actually going really well. I like this update. I think this is one of the better expeditions we've had. The only real problem I have is the time gating of Phase 3. So, with that being said, what we're going to do today, is start the first, we're going to complete the first 3 phases. Not phases, the first 3 milestones of Phase 3, which is all we can do. Because the rest of it is actually time gated. So that's what we're going to do. And those missions reset every 8 hours. So you can only do them once every 8 hours anyway. We're going to start with those 3 missions, finish the first 3 milestones of Phase 3, and we're going to hunt for a Sentinel ship. And because this expedition is extremely extremely combat oriented, what we're going to do is focus on upgrading everything we have. Now, I unlocked the expedition multi-tool, so we have the new rifle, which is actually pretty good. But we need to find as many upgrades, good upgrades, as we can get our hands on. So that means finally getting getting some X-Class upgrades, the best ones we can get. So Mary says, Xbox finally got the update. Exactly. It took them a whole week, right? Only took them an entire week, but they finally got the update. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. All right, so let's transition. Let's bring up the O, the B, and the S. OBS is looking good. We can transition. Yes, we can. All right. There we go. And we're back in game. Okay. So if you guys are new to my channel, thanks so much for joining us. I am Oddman105, aka the Odd One. This is an impromptu live stream of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We'll be on for about 3 hours. Now, I have to be off stream at 6:30 p.m. for IRL stuff, so we'll go as long as we can today. Yeah, Mary, I saw that. There's also a new patch out. It's about time, right? But that's good. At least Hello Game stays on top of all the bugs and glitches. So, what we're going to do today, like I mentioned, let's hop in. We should be we're at the Space Anomaly. So let's go there. And what we're going to do is run the 3 missions for the first 3 phases, 3 milestones of Phase 3. Once we finish those, That's pretty much as far as we can go with the expedition for now. So we won't be able to proceed any further until this thing gets built. So there's like a 50+ day time gate on this expedition before we can proceed any further. So what we're going to do, we have the new multi-tool right here. So Direwolf's Disintegrator, we got the new multi-tool, which is pretty sweet. I like that. S-Class scanner upgrades. Now the scanner doesn't need to be supercharged, so we can move that. Move all this stuff over here. Analysis visor. Can bring this over here too. This thing comes with a mining beam, advanced mining laser, and an optical drill. So this thing is pretty much ready to go. The geology cannon will get us murked out. This thing will get us killed, but that bolt caster may come in clutch. Let's supercharge that. This is the barrel ionizer. Let's put that there. Yeah, supercharged slots are kind of spread out on this one, so this may not be the best multi-tool, but we do have it. Now that being said, I picked up this B-Class. I picked up this B-Class multi-tool yesterday with 2 connected supercharged slots, and this is where all of my bolt caster upgrades are. The S-Class upgrades are not that great. This one is okay. These 2 are not. So if at all possible, let's try to get some better S-Class upgrades. The only thing we need for this is the actual optical drill. And we have the Gravitino coil. Plus this Sentinel upgrade sucks. So Mary says, I think William would have enjoyed it, but the waiting to finish the expedition would have drove him up a wall. It's pissing a lot of people off. It is. Time gating it, I understand why Hello Games did that, because there's something big coming at the end of this expedition. And I sincerely believe that it will tie in to probably the main story here in No Man's Sky. First of all, we've got the Hive of Glass. What's the one thing we've been talking about since the beginning of No Man's Sky? The Realm of Glass. So we have this huge potential ending coming up probably right around August, which is the 10th anniversary for No Man's Sky. So I think there's something big in the works. I understand why they are time gating it as much as they are, but I also understand why people are pissed about it. King Solomon, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. But that's okay. This gives me plenty of time to upgrade all of my equipment, and that's what we're going to do. So Stewart says, not started yet, as it seems that there is no rush. Hey, that's fine. I mean, this is great because you can actually take your time with it. Okay, so yeah, they got to build the prismatic core, so we got to do our part. I'm going to do my part. So the sages, we're like all the way... we're in third place. We're in third place. This is what we're in third. We are so screwed. We are so screwed. We're in third place. Oh my gosh. So what we're going to do today is complete these 3 missions. As you can see, there's 1 hour on each. This will actually reset. This will reset again. So we can probably do this again in another 2 hours. So let's do these. We're also going to hunt for a Sentinel ship that looks halfway decent. Let's get a decent Sentinel ship. And this is the perfect opportunity to get X-Class upgrades from suspicious packages of tech and arms. No, Penn, we're the green guys. Are we green? Hold on. What are we? Oh, we're Royals. Never mind. I thought I was green. Never mind. Never mind. For whatever reason, I thought I was green. I don't know. I did. Okay. I don't pay attention to colors. Okay, so we're in the lead. The Weavers are going to crush it. We're crushing it. We're absolutely crushing it. Never mind. We're crushing it. We got this thing beat. We got, yeah. We're totally in the lead. Okay. Let's do this before I embarrass myself any further. Okay, let's start knocking these missions out. So this is the Swept Swarm Reclamation Operation. Fallen Swarmers detected. Okay, so we got to disassemble and prevent them from being reclaimed. Okay. Let's do it. Where's my ship? There it is. So Blind Frog says, I'm a green one. Yeah, I thought I was green for some reason. Don't even ask me. I have... Yeah, don't even ask. Just don't ask. just don't. So also something that we're going to do is farm up for more resources. If that means going to player bases and getting their resources, we will. If they're free. If they're free. If they're not, then we'll farm them ourselves. So Penn says, with 50 plus days... it ends and immediately drops the 10-year anniversary. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. Something big is in play for No Man's Sky, and I'm really excited for it, which is fine. I want Hello Games to let this thing cook. I get it. They're padding it. It says discovered by AI. Oh, God. We can't get away from it. AI is everywhere. Now, if we notice frame rate stutters or anything like that, I may have to close and reopen the app, so just be prepared for that. Yeah, Mary, this is a barrel-nosed fighter, triple thrusters with vector wings. This is actually a pretty decent combat ship. The only problem is its supercharged slots. Well, the lack of supercharged slots. We've got one right there, and that's pretty much it. So I got to open all this up. We picked up 10 storage augmentations yesterday as a reward. So we may have to refine a dupe. Excuse me. Sorry about that. We mass produce. Oh, that stupid cough is back again. Yeah, we might have to do some of that. Yeah, go Sages, go green. Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought I was green. Whatever. Oh, wow, this is a dissonant planet. Okay, there might be a Sentinel ship here. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. We need to get that checked. Only happens when I play No Man's Sky. Only happens when I play No Man's Sky. Yeah, give me that oxygen. Give me. Get rid of the farting plant. Yeah, Stuart, it's that duplicate, the duplicate allergy. Okay, here we go. And this multi-tool does have a half-decent weapon. What we're lacking on... Well, we have 3 S-Class shields, but I'm telling you guys, these shields, the S-Class shields are not enough. They are absolutely not enough. These S-Class shields are not enough. And you guys will see, once we start taking damage, not even enough. So, okay, here we go. Hi there. Boat. First of all, is that the right multi-tool? Yep. That's the right multi-tool. Stick and move. Stick and move. You missed me. Oh, these boys are pissed. Get wrecked. Yeah, we're going to need X-Class upgrades. And I'm talking really good ones. Yeah, we're going to need really good ones. So what's that? Mary says, William had that same call. Only happens whenever I play No Man's Sky. I don't know what that is. We'll put everything in a pile for him, I guess. I don't know. Got it. This is pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. Now, what I would like to see, I would like the ability to take these components and build something with them. I would really like the ability to build something with these components. It seems like we could do more with it, so hopefully Hello Games does something with that. Hopefully they do something else with it, because there's definitely more here. Let's see, there's 2 more pieces. Where? Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, who asked for the green fart cloud? Why is there a green fart cloud here? What is this? So Marco the Low, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? Everybody out there, Buckle Up, Let's Go is also a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, you know what to do. Please go to his YouTube channel. Check that man out. Show him some love. Always support the Odd Fam. Hey, YouTube, get this sus ad off my screen. What is this? Jeez, YouTube. Wow. I don't need to be seeing this while I'm playing No Man's Sky. Get this off my screen. Jeez. If you guys would have seen what I just saw, you got to remember, I live in Japan, so the restrictions on certain ads are differ from what you guys see in the States. Yeah, I just got one of them sus anime ads again. Wow, I don't need to see that while I'm trying to play. Ozzy Bob, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Buckle up. Let's go. No problem, brother. No problem at all. It's good to see you, man. Okay, so where is this piece? Let's see. Is that it? There it is. Found it. Got it. Okay, that's it. Mission accomplished. Excuse me there, antelope thing with the 2 tails. Excuse me, coming through. Okay, that's done. Let's claim that reward. Okay, so this gets us prepackaged scatter blaster, prepackaged shell greaser, prepackaged flight assist override. Noise! You're noising on my noise. Scatter Blaster might be a better weapon for this. Because of its high DPS, but you got to be like right in their face. It's a shotgun, so you got to be right in their face with it. Oh, let's see.
Technology
Get rid of that. We can refine this. We can sell that. This should actually be in ship.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge.
Before we go anywhere, where is portable refiner?
Technology recharge.
Okay, where's that rusty metal? There we go. Let's take a second to refine all this. And what else? Yeah, I can't plug those into the ship yet. Cam Zone, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How's it going, brother? So what's up? Rockstar got you. What do you mean? What happened? What did Rockstar do? GA Doe, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So what's that? You're tired of YouTube trying to force ads down your neck? Buy that crap. Ad blockers, they crack down. You know what? I just said this. YouTube just sent me one of them sus ads that we're not supposed to get. So I feel your pain. Why is this stupid fart cloud following me around, man? What is this? Yeah, we just got crop dusted, for anybody who wanted to know. So what, they take your money? So what happened? Okay, so what else can we do? We can actually sell those Pyrus transponders. This is the Infraknife. Yeah, we can't plug anything else in because we need more space. So how many of those do we have, and how many can we stack? 30? All right. We're going to have to make some more of those. And we have a salvage frigate. Where did this come from? We got a salvage frigate module. Put that in ship. We can sell the Gek Relic. Yeah, we got to expand inventory significantly, so we have to make some more of these. So Penn says, I got premiums so my grandkids don't see the crazy ads. I just had an ad that would get everybody out here banned. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Okay, so we got that mission done. Camzone says, hey, Rockstar made me pay for doing the dupe glitch when I get mad. It lasted 3 weeks of me duping and selling vehicles to make up for them banning me. I deserve... Oh, I see. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Rockstar is on a tear right now, man. Rockstar Games is on a complete and total tear. And they're going after cheaters hard, man. They're going after cheaters big time. You really got to be careful. That's one of the reasons why I told people in my community to stop doing the podium car method, because we honestly don't know how serious Rockstar is with, pursuing players, and to what extent. Which players are doing what, you know what I'm saying? We honestly don't know. So that's why I tell people in my community, just stop doing the podium car method until things cool down a bit, because we honestly don't know how far Rockstar is going to go with this. Yeah, we just don't know. So until things cool down, just be careful. And they took your legal money too. Like I said, if Rockstar Games senses that you're cheating, they're taking everything. Yeah, they're going to take everything. You know, some players are getting outright banned, so, I mean, I guess you should consider yourself lucky. We're getting some low frame rates. I might have to reload. Hold on. Yeah, we're getting some low frame rates. Yeah, and you know, that's why I try to emphasize, at least in my community, clean gameplay, you know, playing legit. You know, it's a bit of a cliche. It's too easy to say that, you know, if you play legit, you won't get banned or anything like that. I never tell people how to play their game, especially when it comes to, you know, especially when it comes to Grand Theft Auto. And we know how temperamental Rockstar games can be when it comes to glitches. We do need that inverted mirror. Hold on. We know how temperamental Rockstar games can be when it comes to any kind of an exploit that takes money away. Serious Joker, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Everybody out there, the Serious Joker is also a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. You know how we do it. Always support the Odd Fam. Are the Sentinels still pissed off about that? They are. Yeah, Sentinels are all butthurt over there. We got to get rid of those guys first. All right, they're gone. Yeah, we need that inverted mirror, so that's why we took it. Okay, that's done. We now have... We got all that stuff refined. Nice. Okay, let's make sure that's in Starship. Yes, it is. So we do have some stuff we can sell. That needs to go in our capital ship. And what we can do, before we do anything else, we got to do this. We have to do this. We got to expand our ship's inventory. So, let's go first person. Let's make a new restore point first. Because we're running out of space. Okay, let's go first person. I said first person. Hold on. First person. There we go. First person. Okay, let's take a second to get caught up. Kitaga says at least you learned from the experience. That is true. That is true. Yeah, Pan, exactly. Time to refine a dupe. Oh, excuse me. Okay, just taking a second to go through the chat. Yeah, a cam zone, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. I guess my question now is, are you going to continue playing Grand Theft Auto Online afterwards? Okay. Yeah, Pen, that cough is getting worse. Hey, Daza, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Daza says, what's the expedition like? It's a lot of fun, man. Basically, it's a combination of Helldivers and what is it? The Thargoid invasion from Elite Dangerous. It's a combination of those two things. It is pretty fun. It's a lot of fun. I like it. The galaxy is under attack. The whole universe is under attack by the swarm of glass, which I think is freaking amazing. We don't need that. Okay, so we'll take those. Yeah, this is for Starship. We got one for inventory. There we go. I hate to do this. I really hate to do this, but we need it. So, yeah. Rinse and repeat. I hate to do this. This is painful. But if you got them, you got them. Use it. So our arcade says reminds me of the Borg in Star Trek. That's actually a very good analogy. That's a very good analogy. Yes, Cosmic Coyote, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And yes, everybody, you see nothing. Dan Red, hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Okay, so we got some of those. We can go expand this inventory for the Starship. Put that in ship. Inventory, exosuit inventory is fine for the time being, so we'll leave that alone. Okay, we're good. Let's get up to the space anomaly. Hey there, boyo. Excuse me. That dude's so pissed off he's standing on his hind legs. What's that all about? Oh, this is a Korvax system. Nice. Everybody out there, Dan Red is a fellow content creator. He does work on both the YouTubes and the Twitch. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his respective channels, check him out, and show him some love. Dan Red, good to see you as always, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, while we're here, let's grab a couple more of these. Let's get some more of those. Because radiant shards are worth a lot of money in terms of nanites. Always get your nanites. And also, we are going to be hunting for a Sentinel ship, too. We need a better combat-focused ship, but I have to expand the inventory on the ship that I have now. So let's do that before we pick up anything else. So we can finish the other two milestones for Phase 3, then head to the space station and do what we have to do. So let's do that. Also, hey, Dan Red, I wanted to let you know, man, you missed a very high profile. You missed a very high profile FAFO on Saturday. Yeah, probably the highest profile FAFO ever on my channel. And I'm going to leave it at that. If you're interested, go back to Saturday's live stream for GTA Online at about 1 hour and 10, starts from about an hour and 10 minutes in. So just watch it from there and you'll get it. It was Guitar Guy 80. It was funny. I was laughing. I had tears in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes the whole time. I couldn't believe he said what he said. I couldn't believe he said what he said. I couldn't believe it. I could not stop laughing. Like we actually care about that. Okay. So Penn says go to the station. They warp you every mission. We got to start the mission first. We actually have to start the mission. But we need to go to the space station anyway to fix our starship's inventory. So let's do that. Buckle up, let's go, says the Expedition Terminal Gate agent was not happy with all the luggage I brought to the expo. I know they weren't. That's funny. Yeah, Dan Red, if you're interested, just check out Saturday's GTA live stream and start from about an hour and 10, and you'll see it. You'll see the whole thing. Yeah, he got rightfully called out for it. It was funny. I'm going to leave it at that. The highest profile FAFO on the channel. All right, go to the space station. Exactly. 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 Like, like that actually means something to somebody except him. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Okay, we have to, first of all, we got to fix our Starship inventory. We also, let's grab an inventory slot here for our exosuit. Hello, sir. Thank you. Technology is okay for the time being. Let's put this one in cargo, and we'll stop by the Space Anomaly and get that one for tech. Okay, let's fix the ship. Let's get the ship's inventory squared away. Hold on, before we do, let's get the augments all in one spot. So we got 30 here and 10 there. Perfect. That's fine. That's perfect. Okay, upgrade. Augments. So let's start upstairs first. We still only have one. Well, it's a C class, so we've only got that one supercharged slot. Okay. How many do we have left? 14. Okay, that's good, actually. That's perfect. Perfect. We'll put the other 14 downstairs. All right, here we go. Noise. You're noising on my noise. Okay, perfect. So we got some more storage space. Outstanding. Without going ham, of course. Without going ham. We can sell that. We're going to hold on to those. Keep the wiring loom. Keep that. Keep that. We can plug these in now. Plug those in. So now we got some upgrades for that. This is... Ooh. Blueprint. Nice. Let's move the launch thruster here. And put that there. Perfect. That'll give us a little more power. Perfect. Launch thruster, we'll bring this over here. We do have some launch thruster upgrades. Hyperdrive. So pulse engine, launch thruster. Let's plug that in. You know what? That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll take everything. Pulse engine. That's actually not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's a nice upgrade. Okay, we'll take it. And hyperdrive. Like, the hyperdrive is so out of place. Hold on a second. Give me that. Let's see. Hyperdrive. Put that there. And put that there. Okay. And what else? So we got that good. I would really like to get some photon cannon upgrades, but you know what? That's fine. We'll put those two together just because. What else do we have? This is... Okay, this is all scatter blaster, so... That's from multi-tool. We'll hold off on that for the time being. Ship. Ship. Hold on to this. Ship. Ship. And I think we are ready. Let's make some more of those. Okay. Can we buy anything here at the station? Mr. Broat, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, Mr. Broat, you get 10 Starship storage augmentations for like a Phase 2 milestone. It's a Phase 2 milestone. You get 10 of them. So I just refined a dupe for what I needed. Neo Hurricane, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Cosmic Coyote. That's what we're going to do during this playthrough. We're making enough money to buy all the contraband we can get our hands on. And we're going to crack them packages open because we might get a good one. And again, Neil Hurricane, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, makes sense. You're in the right place to see that. Yep. So, Katana says, I still need to buy a Nintendo 64 expansion pack to play my game. What game are you talking about? This is very interesting. A Nintendo 64 expansion pack for what game? I actually have a Nintendo 64. I still have one and it still works. Okay, so we want to buy. We don't need any more wiring loom. I will take the ferrite dust. Buy all that. We'll buy all the cobalt. We don't need any of this. Ammonium, ionized cobalt. We should have enough silver. And pure ferrite we can refine for. So I think we're good. We want to sell Starship. Sell these. Let's hold on to the glass. We will keep the solar mirror because I need that, believe it or not, for an optical drill, so we can actually install that now. Okay, so sell the Gek relic. Let's keep the void mote, even though we can't use it yet. We'll hold on to it for right now. We might sell it. And we got to keep that inverted mirror. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, Pen, exactly. Refine a dupe. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're ready. So, Donkey Kong 64. Man, I love that game. I love Donkey Kong 64. I love that game. Now, Pen, are you playing that? What are you playing it on? Are you playing it on the Nintendo 64 or are you playing it on the Switch? Or Switch 2? Okay, we're actually done here. We're actually done. So someone mentioned that the space station, well, we got to start the mission. We can't just go back. Yeah, we actually have to start the mission. But before we go, let's go to the freighter. We got to drop some stuff off. So you're playing on the 64 then, huh? Nice. Yeah, just in case anyone wasn't here yesterday, we managed to pick up a freighter. We picked up a B-class freighter. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's a standard system freighter. Looks pretty cool. It's a B-class, but I only needed it for the space. We needed it for the space. So we got to move this. Let's move that to the freighter. We don't need that here. And I think we're good. Put that in exosuit. Leave this here. If we need exosuit expansion slots, we'll know where to find them. Okay, noise. You're noising on my noise. Okay, let's you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to find I wanted to see if there was a Sentinel ship on that planet. Let's go back. Oh, yeah, if you guys weren't here, this is the Sentinel ship we found yesterday. It's one of the ugliest ships I've ever seen. I brought it back just because I'm probably going to sell it. We're probably going to scrap this thing and sell it. Okay, let's get to the space station, go back to the previous system. Yeah, I'm noticing some frame rate stutters. I may need to restart this. Not the stream, just the game. I'm seeing some frame rate stutters for absolutely no reason. Yeah, you guys are excellent builders. I don't do building in No Man's Sky because I suck. For me to make something that looks halfway decent would take a long time. And I'm talking a long, long time. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Previous system. Excuse me while I have a sip of some delicious, fat-free, no-calorie, no-fructose corn syrup, diet powdered water. Oh, that water hits differently when you're thirsty. Okay, ship. Okay, who wants to go Sentinel ship hunting? There is a dissonant planet in this system. Who wants to go Sentinel ship hunting? Let's see if we have a signature. Yes, we do. Let's see what the ship is for this system. So Mary says, coming through clear here, not stuttering. I'm noticing some low frame rates on my end. So let's do this. Give me 1 sec. Let's do this. Let's go F8. Let's pause for a second. Give me 1 sec. Quit the desktop. Let's close it, and then we'll reopen it. This happens when I Alt-Tab out and Alt-Tab back in from the game. It's a Windows 11 thing. I also think it's display driver related too, but it's not really a big deal. Just give me 1 second, we'll relaunch. Yeah, just noticing some low frame rates. Give me 1 second. We're not going anywhere. We'll be right back. Are we good? There we go. There we go. Yeah, whenever I notice low frame rates, it's a good idea to close and reopen the app. Whenever I have to Alt-Tab between applications that are running on the desktop at one time, that tends to happen. Guitar Guy ADS, thank you. If you guys haven't done so, please take a second, hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. That is the most sus thing I've ever seen in my life, I swear. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Much better. Okay, let's go check out this dissonant signal, shall we? Let's go check out the camp. So what's that? William used the same backpack? Yeah, I had to customize my character yesterday because when I spawned in, I had a fish face. I'm serious. My player character had a fish face. I said, yeah, we're not going to play with a fish face. We're not going to do that. No fish face here, pal. So yeah, my character had a fish face, so we had to redo it. So I customized my character with the suit, the actual character customization from the previous expedition. Yeah, Pen, exactly. A catfish. Speaking of catfish, when was the last time you guys had some deep fried catfish? Catfish is some good eating. Deep fried catfish is some really good eating. Yeah, deep fried catfish is some good eating. So one thing I miss about not being in the States is access to deep fried catfish, because catfish is not native to Japan. So yeah, they got to import it. And it ain't cheap. Please tell me that is copper. So what do we have here? Ooh, nice, copper. I will take all the copper. Thank you. Give me all the copper. We are also hunting for resources as well. What would be nice is if we found a planet with, well, then again, I don't know, I'm not sure if we can, but a planet with quartzite would be really nice. And I'm talking really freaking nice. Quartzite gives us a crap ton of chromatic metal. Oh, lady, leave me alone. Anyways, how are you guys? So Stuart says, I'm glad you and the Game Hub didn't go to my base. Just there for me and William. Not a good place for anyone else. Hey, I appreciate you building something on William's behalf. I do appreciate that. Yeah, most importantly, you know, Mary, I appreciate your stopping by for the streams. I do appreciate you being here for the streams, and I appreciate your helping keep William's memory alive. Seriously. Just the fact that you're here using his YouTube handle means a lot. It does mean a lot to me, and I thank you so much. Thank you. It's you know, William is still here with us, and I really do appreciate you for that. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, well, it is a rifle. It is definitely a rifle. Let's make a restore point since we picked up all that copper. Okay, let's drop a base computer. How much copper did we pick up anyway? So we got 339. That's not bad. That's not bad. We're going to convert all of that to chromatic metal, so... let's drop a base computer just in case we have a decent ship on this planet. Deborah, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mary, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And Deborah, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Okay. Hold on. We got to fix the chat. Go to live chat, please. Thank you. Okay. Claim the base. So Katana says, all of my crate agents came back with one crate in my absence. They're all fired. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. And the reason I say it's okay because they're better. They're still better than Rooster. Rooster is a joke. $25,000 for a single crate. That dude's out of his French toast mind. Okay, so we claim the base. All right, that'll work. Okay, input override. And let's not get too caught up in this because, hold on. Scan memory registers. 14, 4, 10. Uh, 14, 4, 10. Deactivate multi-tool seal. And let's find a ship. Yes, William is missed dearly, but William is also still with us. Yeah, never forget. All right, let's check out the Sentinel ship on this planet. That is, of course, if we didn't find this one already. I think we did. This planet looks vaguely familiar. Okay, it is. Boo. 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 Keep your C-class. Boo. Now, we can get some upgrades. If we take it and scrap it at the Space Anomaly, we can totally get upgrades from it, so we might do that. Let's go check out this Sentinel ship. Yeah, Operation Katana, you're noising on my noise. Yeah, anybody remember that Key and Peele skit? You're noising on my noise. Key and Peele, I love those dudes. Okay, where is our signature? Check that out. There's a trading outpost like right next door. Distance 29 minutes? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. What we're doing now is hunting for a Sentinel ship. Just something that may be a little bit more combat capable than what we've got. This is a good ship, but it's only a C class. So hopefully we can get lucky and find something with a little bit more punch to it. This expedition is very combat heavy. So we have to focus on getting better shields, better weapons for the multi-tool, and better shields and weapons for the starship. Whichever starship we decide to use, it doesn't matter. We got to have better shields and weapons. Okay, it is. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. What do we got here? Okay, we have a medium Sentinel fighter, bat wings, double-bladed wings, medium wings. Okay, so this is a Stingray. It's a C class. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, we don't have what we need to check. Heather, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? And she says, everyone who are equally important. What? It's good to see you. This is not bad. I mean, it looks decent. It's actually, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah, so, yeah, what's that all about? Heather, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This is a pretty decent looking ship. It's not bad. I mean, it's better than what we got. It looks better than what we've got. So this is a medium Sentinel fighter, blue and black, with white accents. Oh, America. Oh, free t-shirts. Oh, tease him. Cheeseburgers. Oh, backyard barbecue. NFL football. Oh, America. AR-15s. Oh. Okay, I'm kidding. I'll stop. I'll stop. That's actually not bad. We have a medium Sentinel fighter, medium wings, with double-bladed wings, or bat wings as some people call them. This is not a bad-looking ship. Not bad. This is a C class. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote, it needs a chin. It needs a chin, but it's not bad. I mean, it's better than the one we found. So, this one is located at plus 49.21 and minus 44.49 in case anybody wants it. Yeah, Heather, grah, America. Ugh. Let's see what we got for junk. We're going to claim this ship and take it with us. There might be a better one. You can keep your rusty metal. There might be a B class or something on this planet. But we know what's here. So this one might be a winner. Glass. Brain. Pugnium. And we need the harmonic brain. Okay. There might be a better one on the planet. What I want to do is get back on the missions before they expire. Yeah, exactly. America, 250. Oh. Okay, let's go check it out. So we'll grab this ship and go. This looks better than the one we found yesterday. Now that we know what's here, we do have a base here, so I guess we can leave it. And pretty much that's what we're doing for this live stream. We're hunting for Sentinel ships until we find a good one. Something that's a bit more combat oriented than what we've got. Because those swarms, they hit heavy. They hit really hard. The swarms hit really hard. And I'm talking really, really freaking hard. Let's grab these because we're going to need them. We'll need them for the next Sentinel ship that we find. Ouch. Yeah, too bad that ship doesn't have a chin, but I'll tell you what, it looks better than the one we found. Let's see what we got over here. This is an inverted mirror. We can totally use that, so we'll grab that on the way out. We'll totally yoink that on the way out. This is a Corvax. This is probably a 1-star or a 2-star Corvax system. Wouldn't surprise me any. All right. Let's present the brain. Yeah, you're to hunt until you find a good one. Good luck with that. I know. We had some pretty bad luck yesterday. I'm talking really bad luck. We found 2 ships and they were both oogly. I'm talking so ugly they were oogly. Professor Senegal, hello sir. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by my small corner of the internet. How are you today? Everybody out there, if you don't know who Professor Cynical is, you should know who he is. He's absolutely hilarious. He's one of the biggest No Man's Sky creators on the platform. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to his channel on the YouTubes. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Heather says it was a dumpster fire. It was the whole freaking garbage heap. It wasn't the dumpster, it was the whole garbage heap on fire. It was bad. Red Man, hello sir, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you, brother? Hey, well, Professor Cynical, I appreciate you stopping by to say hello, man. Thanks so much for stopping in. Oh, also wanted to say excellent job on your recent video. Absolutely hilarious, man. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely appreciate and respect your insight on, you know, why some of the playerverse here in No Man's Sky is up in arms over the expedition. I love it. I think this expedition is great. I do have a problem with the time gate for Phase 3, but you know what? I understand why Hello Games is padding the length of this expedition, because in August we have this major update for the 10th anniversary. We still don't know what it is, but I can almost guarantee you that it coincides with what we're doing here. It ties into this. Professor Cynical, thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Okay, let's grab the ship and get out of here, shall? Let's go. Okay, so we have a supercharged slot here. This is not a bad looking ship. This is actually pretty decent. It's pretty basic. This is a manta ray style ship. This one I think is a keeper for what it is, even though it's a C class. So let's compare and let's claim it. Although I should probably swap it with the other one, but you know what? We need money, so we'll sell the other one. Let's keep this one. All right, so we got a good ship. Or, well, we got another ship anyway. Okay, let's get up to the space anomaly and start this next mission. Yeah, Professor Cynical, I think that's what's happening. I think that's what it is. This update fundamentally changes not only space combat, but ground combat. So at a bare minimum, we need better technology. We need those S and X class upgrades for starships, multi-tools, and exosuits. What we have is not cutting it. It's not cutting it at all. Those swarms hit really hard. They hit really hard. I have 3 S-class upgrades. Not in the ship, but I've got 3 S-class upgrades here on my exosuit, and I was getting murked. I was getting murked on land. Those things hit really freaking hard. So yeah, we got to rethink how we fight these battles. So I love what Hello Games did here. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so we're done. We need to go to the space anomaly. So Deborah says, I got through Phase 1 today. Phase 1 was a lot of fun. Phase 1 was a lot of fun. I honestly enjoy this expedition. It is fun. It is a ton of fun. I enjoy it. Professor Cynical said we need nukes. We need something. We need to import the orbital cannon from freaking GTA Online into No Man's Sky, because those things hit like a tank. Those things hit really hard. You know what? I love it. I appreciate it. They're not your typical Sentinels. Those things hit really hard. So I guess my question is, why are we helping the Atlas? I thought the Atlas was the bad guy. I really thought the Atlas was the bad guy. Why are we helping the Atlas? Screw the Atlas. Let them get blown up. Penn says the Pulse Spitter is the way to go. Pulse Spitter, I think the Scatter Blaster would be pretty good too. Okay, so how much time? We got like an hour. Let's do it. So we have to extract valuable swarm data from fallen swarm. Didn't we just do that? Okay, whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whatever. Let's do it. We just did that. Guitar Guy 80 says, my two most respected creators in one place, to the Odd Fam and the Professor. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, man. And remember, everybody, Guitar Guy 80 is also a fellow creator. Buckle Up Let's Go is also a fellow creator. I know Dan Red is out there somewhere, too. He's a fellow creator as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Odd Fam. All right, here we go. I think we got a fight. We might have a fight. We might have to fight that thing over there. Bro, I will wreck you. Don't even think about it. We might have to fight that thing. Okay, we got another dissident planet. Let's check out the Sentinel ship here, too. We might as well. So Heather says pew pew. Yeah, all the pew pews and PPs and everything else. Definitely going to be going pew pew today. Yeah, Professor Cynical, exactly. The Atlas is apparently the lesser evil. We don't know anything about the Hive of Glass. We know absolutely nothing. Stuart Laker says, I thought we were friends with the autophage, so why are we being attacked? Stuart Laker, I don't think the autophage are related to the glass. I don't think they have anything to do with the Hive of Glass. I think they're completely separate. Just like I think the Void Mother has nothing to do with the Hive of Glass. I think this is completely different. What I think we're looking at with the Hive of Glass is another new enemy, another boss enemy. So Redman says, the like button has been pew-pew. Thank you for pew-pewing on that like button, brother. Appreciate you. And if you guys haven't done so, please beat up on that like button like it owes you money. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, here we go. Time for some more fighting and combat and stuff. We could use that copper, though. We could totally use that copper. Hold on. Give me that copper. Give me that. Give me that copper. Give me. Give me all that copper. Give me that copper. Give me that money. Yeah, we're also still hunting for resources as well, so that's kind of why we're doing this today. Because chromatic metal is going to be pretty important. So Penn says time to get murked. Yeah, we're probably going to be the ones to get murked. If we don't get some freaking upgrades, we'll be the ones to get murked. Like I said, those swarms hit hard. They hit like a tank. Heather says, I think I shall like the button. Give me all the copper. Okay. All right. Oh, their butt hurt. Here we go. Hey, I forgot I had a personal shield. Yeah, these things, they hit pretty hard. Get wrecked. Get out of here. Get smoked like a pack of cigarettes. Who else wants some? Noise. Okay, we pulled something off of this thing, but I have no idea where it went. Oh, one dude left? Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Okay, so... All right. I like how we can just toss this away. Give me that. Oh. So that's what we need the microprocessor for. That's what we need the microprocessor for. Okay. Okay. Okay, we need 3 carbon nanotubes. All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Give me that. Anything else? All right. That was fun. I don't think we have. We got 4 microprocessors left. Hold on a second. Do we have the recipe to craft? I don't think we've unlocked that recipe. We do not. Okay. We can unlock the recipe to craft them if we need it. So for the time being, we'll just buy them. All right, who wants to go Sentinel ship hunting? Excuse me, are we on the same... Well, never mind, we're on the same planet, I think. Not enough fuel and launch thruster. This freaking launch thruster!
Technology recharge.
Let's take a really quick look around. Just a really quick look. Yeah, Marco Dolo says, beats down that like button. Yes. Nice pun. Yes. Just taking a second to get caught up on the chat. Blind Frog says, oh no, my like button is now orange again. Oh my God, not the orange like button. Not the orange like button. Buckle Up Let's Go says, I hired Merriweather to send the strike team after the like button. So Ozzy Bob says, they are the evil Xbox. That's what Professor Cynical actually said that. Imagine this being the new Xbox. Imagine this is what the new Xbox is going to look like. That was funny. So Deborah says, I got 3 ships from the first orange planet, 2 exact same Bs and an A. Mean I didn't have to fix the second B, just take it. I got that orange ship and I scrapped it immediately. It was an A class. I scrapped that thing immediately and took the money. It was the ugliest Sentinel ship I'd ever seen in my life. Mr. Bro says, sorry if I can't answer back right away. Listening while driving my truck and commenting between the lines. Yeah, drive safely, please. Don't drive like I drive in Grand Theft Auto. Okay, Mark Odolo, see you next time, brother. Take care. God bless you, man. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Redman says, any world records today? None that we care about. I'm going to tell you, brother, none that we care about. None that whenever I think about it, I have tears in my eyes laughing at it. You know what? Yeah. none that we care about, man. It takes a certain kind of individual to really think that other people care about his world records. That's all I got to say. I'm going to leave it at that. That is some real arrogance, some narcissism right there. I'm going to leave it at that. Really fragile ego. Okay, let's find that Sentinel ship. We are on a completely different planet. So you got a comm ball. Let's go check out that comm ball. That might be a Sentinel ship over there. But that's just the nature of social media. Heather says, I'm going to start the expo. Any advice? Yes. Take some time. You'll start on a dissident planet, and you'll get an advanced mining laser when you finish the first milestone for phase 1. Take some time to pick up a whole bunch of these. Pick up a whole bunch of radiant shards, because remember, these are early game nanites. Convert these to nanites. A stack of 10 gets you 500. Get about 1,500 nanites from these. Go to the space station and get yourself some S-Class. I picked up, hold on, where's it at? I picked up an S-Class Boltcaster upgrade, and I think the first space station had a B-Class Hyperdrive upgrade. Take some time, take some of those early game nanites to get yourself some upgrades at the space station. Also, early game cache is very important because that'll save you from having to mine a bunch of resources on the planet. If you can find an echolocator, which is one of these, if you can find one of those. Okay, I got lucky and I found one on the starter planet from a dissonant resonator. Find one of these, get yourself an autophage camp, go to the camp, find a Sentinel ship, scrap the Sentinel ship for early game cache. Use that money to buy your resources as much as you can at the space station. Also, you can look for salvageable scrap on the same planet, the starter planet. Salvageable scrap sells for a lot of money. So if you don't want to deal with Sentinels or the autophage camp or Sentinel ships, salvageable scrap is the way to go because that stuff sells for a lot of cash. And Buckle Up Let's Go is absolutely correct. Definitely keep your eyes out for Starbulb. You'll also get a hazmat gauntlet with the first milestone in phase 1. So you'll definitely want to plug that in immediately. But I think early game cache is very important. Heather says, commercial! Recharge, pulse engine, tritium.
Technology recharge.
Save beacon. Comm station. We're actually on a boon, okay. Stuart Laker, no problem, man. Yeah, like I said, I think early game cache is really important. This expedition is very combat focused. So upgrades are going to be your go-to. Upgrades will definitely be your go-to. Yeah, we got to finish purging the system, so we will do that in just a sec. I am curious. I want to see what this this save beacon is. They may have found a Sentinel ship for us. Because we're also hunting for Sentinel ships that we can either scrap or keep. Okay, it looks like just a player structure. I wonder why their base didn't show up. I wonder why their base didn't show up. That's strange. Okay. That being said, let's find another Sentinel. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's find another Sentinel camp, shall we? Autophage camp. Let's see what the Sentinel ship is in this system. Young Ruler, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Stuart Laker said, oh, back up. Okay, Stuart Laker says, I don't like combat unless needed, but I will give the expo a go. I think it's fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Mr. Brote says, our cargo trap, probably. You know what? You got a point. There are some troll bases in the expedition. There are definitely some troll bases here in the expedition, so be careful. No Man's Sky has its trolls as well, so just be careful. Just be careful. But there is a way to deal with it, so... Ouch, hit my head. Nice, we got a nice little hillside base here. Very nice. So did I miss a comment? Give me 1 sec. I think we're good. If I miss somebody out there in chat, it's not being done on purpose. Just sound off again for me in chat, and we'll get caught up as quickly as humanly possible. Yeah, Stuart Laker, exactly. You get trapped in the base and you die there. That's why I'm very cautious about entering other player bases, because you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we got another rifle. Yay! All right, let's drop a base computer. While we are here, let's take a second to refine all the copper that we've picked up so far. We don't have our backpack refiner yet. I think we'll get it as a milestone reward, so that's kind of why I'm holding off. We may get one prepackaged. Heather, that's just because these people are, well, I call them challenged for a reason. They have nothing else better to do with their lives. That's what idiots do. But every game has them. The only thing we can do is mitigate it to the extent possible. Okay. Let's see. I need a refiner. And we want to refine all the copper. Give me the copper. Thank you. Refine all of this to chromatic metal. Let's see if we got something good. And by good, I don't mean G-O-O-D. I mean G-U-D. Good. Or G-U-U-D. Good. Okay. 13, 3, 8. Eight. Okay, deactivate multi-tool seal. Not expecting much from the multi-tool, but you never know. Okay, spike. So for anyone out there just joining us, what we're doing is hunting for, we're basically hunting with Sentinel ships for two reasons. Number one, for money, because they sell for a lot of cash. And number two, we're looking for a bit more of a combat-oriented Sentinel ship, something that can hit a little harder than the one we've got. And if we can pick up a decent multi-tool, we will. Hey, check this out. We got a B class. We got a B class. Okay. So just out of curiosity, what's the damage potential? Well, minus all of this, of course. Okay. All right. I guess that makes sense. So that B class is better than the, could be better than the 2 C classes we picked up. Okay, take the chromatic metal, thank you. Okay, pugnium. We'll put that in ship 2. Oh, we are keeping this stuff in the ship. Yeah, we're keeping that in the ship. That's fine. Okay, perfect. We got a Sentinel ship. Let's go check out this ship and see if it's worth snagging. Make a restore point. Do we have the inverted mirror? Or do we need to get another? We got to get another inverted mirror. That's fine. Let's do a really quick sweep and see if we can find one. I see radiant shards. There might be one in the area of the ship. So let's get to the ship and check it out. Yeah, exactly. It's a good thing we can reload restore points so that we don't lose anything. Because that's typically like one of the only ways out. Now, that being said, you can also, if you get trapped in a base, you can also delete the player base. In most cases, you can delete the player base from your save iteration. So that should help you get out of whatever situation you're in. This planet's got the worst topology I've ever seen. Very pointy looking mountains. All right, let's check out this ship. Yeah, we have to get an inverted mirror. I hate hunting for those things. Okay, Penn, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless to you. Thanks for stopping by today. I hate hunting for inverted mirrors. They suck. When we're finished with this one, we got to get back and do that third mission. And purge some more. Because, why not? Yeah, we got a pretty decent looking ship. It's just not the it's not the best combat ship because it's a C class. Now, if it's fully upgraded to an S class, this thing could have 4 connected supercharge slots. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. So we're keeping this ship. Absolutely going to keep this one. So what's that? 38 minutes till reset. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to head back up as soon as we claim this thing. What do we got? I already see it. It's a scrapper. I think it is. Hold on. Land. Thank you. Where'd the ship go? Landing area not clear. Oh my gosh. What is with all these ships with the clipped wings? This looks exactly like the ship we found yesterday. This wouldn't surprise me. This looks exactly like the same ship we found yesterday, except the one we found yesterday actually had. Yeah, this thing is orange AF. It's getting scrapped. It is. It's a B. I don't care. It's a B class. It's getting scrapped. Yeah, they got a. Not only do they have a fetish with clipped wings, they got a fetish with orange. This thing is getting scrapped. It's a shame too because it's got dorsal and ventral thrusters, man. Dorsal and ventral thrusters. This thing was almost there. Clipped wings. God. Okay, we have. Ooh, I'll take those 10 glass. Thank you. We'll take them 10 glass. It's a shame too. B class. Okay, we gotta get. Oh, we got to get an inverted mirror to claim this thing, so let's grab that. This one is probably going to be... Okay, well, first of all, let's do the thing. Let's evaluate the ship. Okay, this is a B-class medium fighter, dorsal and ventral TIE fighter style stabilizers with thrusters. It has a jaw with a chin. Hammerhead style cockpit, clipped wings, and the clipped wings ruin it. The clipped wings absolutely ruin it. It's got a set of bladed wings with antennas, but the clipped wings ruin this ship completely. Completely ruin this ship. This one is a scrapper, even though it's a B class. Okay, so... we've got 2 inverted mirrors in the area. Nice. Or 2 dissonant resonators, at least. Let's go pick those up. Oh, salt? We don't need salt. Yeah, we don't need that. All right, what do we got? Okay, it is. Inverted mirror. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Got it. What? Okay. Okay. All right. Get out of here. Got it. Okay, let's get off this rock. Now, if we beat up on enough of these corrupted sentinels, we can get a carrier AI fragment. Actually, no, we can't. Well, yeah, I think we can get a carrier AI fragment. We could also get another echolocator, but okay, let's claim this ugly AF ship and get out of here. This one is a scrapper for money. Definitely a scrapper for money. Okay, so we need the harmonic brain again. This one is definitely for the money. So Katana says, have you ever played a definitive edition for GTA Trilogy? No, I have the original trilogy on the original Xbox, which is far better. In my opinion, far superior than this definitive edition trilogy. Yeah, I'm not going to waste money on that garbage. Yeah, you're talking about the reproduction from done by Grove Street Games. Those guys, they ruined it. They absolutely ruined that trilogy. So, no, I have the original GTA trilogy on the original Xbox back from 2001. So that's the copy that I have. And that's the copy that I've played. Okay, what's the distance on that? 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's claim this ship and get out of this system. Because these ships are getting uglier and uglier. It is getting bad. Mr. Brote says, I still have the original Super Mario Brothers on the original NES. I had before. Okay, here's a funny story for you guys. Because even back in the 80s, when because I joined the Navy in 1989, right out of high school, and even prior to then, I was a huge gamer. So I had something along the lines of 50 plus. I think I had about 40 or 50 NES games, original NES games, with the original NES. I also had some Sega Master System and Sega Genesis games too. But for whatever reason, my NES was missing, just turned up missing. Nobody knows where it is. Fortunately, there are companies that make reproduction NES consoles that play all three formats of NES games, whether it's the original, the Super NES, or Nintendo 64. So I can buy one of those. I just have to make sure all of my games are where they're supposed to be. So Katana says, now my stomach is unwell. What happened now? Is this from the ice cream? Okay, let's get this brain and get out of here. While we're here, I did see some radiant shards. So let's grab those. Always get your radiant shards because they come in handy. Ouch. Radiant shards are always worth money. What's that? Probably from the pizza you had? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully you're feeling better. That is not good. Steve Old School. Hey, Steve Old School. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? It's good to see you. Yeah, if I miss somebody out there in chat, not being done on purpose, just sound off again for me and we'll get caught up as quickly as possible. Yeah, Steve Old School. I have the the original Ninja Turtles. I have that original game on the NES in storage. It's in storage in the States right now. Neil Hurricane says, Katana, was that pineapple pizza? Yeah, pineapple pizza will definitely do that to you. All right, let's grab this Sentinel ship. Even though it's a B class, we're not keeping it. This thing is just ugly. So, Nicole, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, what's this? You're looking for food run today, looking for Mother Hubbard's cupboard. I never heard of it. What is that? Sounds like a cool mom and pop's restaurant. Oh, you're starting to look like Mother Hubbard's cupboard. I got you. Okay. Getting bare. Cupboards are getting bare. I get you. I thought you were talking about a restaurant. I hear you. Give me that oxygen before we go. Remember, we're still hunting for resources. Okay, is that all of it? That's all of it. Okay, good. Let's go. All right, let's grab this ugly ship and get out of here. This is ridiculous. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Seriously, game? Seriously, I bet you this ship is a 3+1. How much you guys want to bet this ugly Sentinel ship with the clipped wings is a 3+1? How much you guys want to bet this thing's a 3+1? I swear, game, bro. I swear, game, you and I are going to have a nice conversation after this live stream. Compare, claim it. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, I bet you this thing's a 3+1. So now we can't scrap it. You son of a blankety blank. Okay, let's get back to the space anomaly. Let's go. Not enough fuel in the... I swear. This thing eats fuel like a... Whew. Breathe. Breathe, odd man. Breathe. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Almost had a couple of expletives come out there. Breathe, odd man. Just breathe. This is not cool. Put that in ship. Okay. This is another reason why I want to get a decent Sentinel ship, because they're far more efficient with their launch fuel. Yeah, we're going to have to get the auto recharger. Now, that being said, let's take a look at the unlocks. Inventory slots, hazard protection. So wait, we got the reward for this one. Prepackaged cargo scan deflector, counterfeit circuits. This one is fireworks, band hyperdrive, living glass, and 1600 quicksilver. Okay. We have 11,000 nanites. Let's go to the space anomaly, get the backpack refiner. Let's go get the backpack refiner and install it. Because we're not getting any of the good stuff as part of this expedition. I am pretty sure we stopped by the station here, didn't we? Yeah, Nicole, exactly. Eats a lot of gas. A Bigfoot monster truck, 5 gallons to the foot. Don't even get me started. This thing is not very fuel efficient, which is another reason why we need a Sentinel ship. It's bad. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for joining us. What we're doing is knocking out the first 3 milestones for Phase 3. In other words, we're quote-unquote doing our part. We're doing our part for the blue team. The Weavers, I guess that's what we are. I don't know what we are. I have no idea. As we fly into the back of the station, don't crash. And we crash. So, Stuart Licker says, what is it with the fireworks? Yeah, that is a base decoration thing. Fireworks are a base decoration thing. Some players like to have fireworks going off at their base, that's all. I never use them. I have them on some of my other saves, but I never use them. Yeah, Mr. Broad, I know about the auto charger. Since we're not getting it as part of a prepackaged thing, usually you get the auto charger prepackaged during expeditions. But for the same reason that we're not getting the backpack refiner, we're going to the space anomaly, and we're going to pick those up. Yeah, because we're not getting quite a bit of technology that I thought we were getting as part of the expedition. So yeah, we'll pick up the auto charger. That thing is ugly. What is that? C-class. Did we pick up this? We did not. Give me that exosuit slot, please. Thank you. We'll put this one in technology. Thank you. That's why we came here. Okay, let's get to the space anomaly. Run this 3rd mission before it times out. Then we can probably rinse and repeat for the next system. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. What we're doing is running through the first 3 milestones for Phase 3. Since Phase 3 is actually time-gated, we're doing as much as we can. We're also hunting for Sentinel ships to scrap for cash and for, hopefully to find a decent combat-oriented ship. So yeah, we'll get the auto charger while we're here. That's actually a very good tip. But it's funny, I thought we typically get things like the auto charger for, as like a milestone reward, but we're not getting it this time. We will come back to this. How much time do we have left on this? We have 17 minutes, so we have to assist Specialist Polo with procuring essential resources to fight against the swarm. So we have to procure essential supplies. Let's go ahead and run this one. Let's go ahead and knock it out before they reset. Then we'll pick up the auto charger. Sound like a plan? Cool, cool. Ozzy Bob says, hard to type, dog eating fingers. That's funny. Oh, we got to deliver the cargo to Polo first. Get back in there. Oh, we might have to make sure that mission is targeted first, so let's do that. Yep. Okay, fine. We'll go talk to Polo first. We'll talk to Polo first. Okay, Polo. I was trying not to talk to Polo because he's a total and complete stalker. Yeah, we got, if that's the case, we have 90 gold. We already have the gold, so yeah, that might be a thing. Yeah, we got, well, 81 gold there and 1,200 in the ship. So we got plenty of gold. Hello there. Polo greets us with a warm smile. Give supplies, 110 sodium nitrate. He's asking for sodium nitrate. He ain't asking for gold. What is this? Yes, friend, this will do well. Yay! Yeah, he was like, where's the sodium nitrate? You guys are like, gold. He says, you think having an account on any website for 18 years is a long time? Pff, I've had my Hotmail account since 97. If that explains anything, so that's been about 20 years. Almost 30 years, actually. Okay, so what we got? So all missions are complete. Noise. You're noising on my noise. Yeah, go Weavers. Oh, America. Okay, let's go pick up some supplies here since we're here. We want to talk to Johnny on the G-spot over here. Johnny 5 as they call him. I call him Johnny on the G-spot. Neil Hurricane says, I'm a sage, so maybe he wants different stuff for each class. Possibly. Possibly. Hold it. Okay, so we need the Starship guy. Hello there, Hyperion. Or should I say the guy with the really pointy bangs. What do you got for me? Launch thruster. Aquajets. Hyperion, you talk too much, pal. There we go, we'll take that. And the launch thruster, or auto charger, excuse me. We'll take that. Perfect. Okay. What else can we... Well, first of all, where's the backpack person? Hey, you. We'll put that one in tech. Since I skipped the last one. Hello there, Celine. Last time I saw her, I think it's a her. I don't judge. Celine looks a little pissed off. She looks a little angry today. What's wrong with you, lady? Backpack refiner. Personal refiner. Yes, please. We'll definitely take that. And we got everything we need to build it. How much for the Mark II? Yeah, we might as well scale up. We might as well scale it up. Let's build the Mark II refiner. Scale it up. Anything else we can get from her? Because we can get more nanites if we need them. We have all that unlocked. The rocket boost, you don't want that. We're not going underwater, so all that's fine. Oxygen... Rerouter, ingester, shield lattice. These are all basic blueprints. Okay. Phosphorus, dioxates, ammonium, silver, copper, uranium. Okay, all right. I think we are good for now. What is this? Exocraft summoning unit. We don't need it. Okay, we had just about everything we needed. So we've got the ionized cobalt. We need 2 magnetic resonators, and quantum computers. We don't have the plans for those. But we can probably buy those at the station. Let's see. Let's go ahead and unlock this stuff while we have the nanites on us.
Item received. Item received.
We can definitely use the Starship shield batteries if we can't find another...
Item received.
For example, if we can't find another... a good Sentinel ship, we're definitely going to need those. Alright. Perfect. Featherbrain, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we've already picked up the charger. We got the auto charger. Yeah, we got the auto charger. We have it. Yeah, we picked up the auto charger for the ship. Aquazets, yeah. Launch thruster auto charger. We have it. So we just have to build it out. How many of those stupid mirrors? We needed 2 mirrors, 2 wiring loom, 5 antimatter. Let's go. I don't feel like crafting this stuff. Let's go to the space station and buy what we need. Let's just go to the station and buy what we need. That's why we got the money, right? And again, Featherbrain, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we want to go to, how many bases do I have? Yeah, that's where the ugly Sentinel ships are, by the way. So we want to go, before we go anywhere, hold on. Multi-tools. We can scrap that one because it's C-class. Well, they're both C-class, actually. Both of them are. This one is a B-class. This one is a B. We might keep... I think we'll keep that one. Let's scrap the C-class. Hold on. We'll scrap this one, and let's make sure we got the right one. So we'll scrap that one, and we'll keep the B-class. Hi there. Okay, yep, we can totally do that. Plus, we should get a couple of upgrades out of this one as well. And we got a Sentinel weapon shard. Nice. 2 of them. Did we get a multi-tool expansion slot? We did not. Man, that sucks. No multi-tool expansion slot? That, you blankety blank. Okay, very nice. Alright, we can sell those. We're probably going to keep these and plug them in. Just to see what we get. Okay, let's go to the space station. Exactly. We might get that cough back again. We might get the cough again. You never know. Okay, let's go space stations. Current system. Okay, so what we're going to do now, since that's done, it's going to reset so we can actually rinse and repeat that if we want, and I think we will. What I would like to do is, since each one of those missions will send us to a dissident planet, let's just find the Sentinel ship on those planets and see what they are. I think that sounds like a solid plan. Let's talk to this guy. The Viking with the really pointed chin. Okay, so we want to sell that. Sell that. We're keeping all of this, obviously. And, okay. The multi-tools on this station sucked. So we need to get another mirror. We want to buy. I think we needed a quantum computer. There is no mirror here. You son of a blankety blank. There's no mirror. That sucks. Oh, we will buy the ferrite dust. Buy all that. Buy all the cobalt. We'll buy the uranium. Chlorine, we'll buy all the tritium.
Product received.
Rhonium, we won't need, although that does convert to gold, I think. Either gold or platinum, one of those two. Okay. All right. Oh, we got to sell this. We got to sell them cogs. Hold on. Yeah, we got some stuff to sell. Yeah, exactly. You usually have to fix it up, but you know the problem with fixing it up. You got to remember the multi-tool that I scrapped was a C class, so you only get one multi-tool slot. The problem, of course, is that if you you don't have the nanites for it, it's 85,000 nanites to upgrade a multi-tool from a C to an S. So you got to ask yourself whether or not it's worth it to you know spend that much multi-tool, that you know that amount of money on multi-tools for what's potentially a crap C class. So if that's the case, if it's a C class multi-tool, I will usually scrap it. Okay, we needed to sell that and that and a handful of cogs. Yeah, exactly. There's always a bunch of ugly ships out there. Man, what is this? That's the tallest freaking Korvax I've ever seen in my entire life. What did this dude... What did he... Did his mother stand him in fertilizer when he was a kid? That's the tallest... Look at the size... What? Hold on a second. This dude can't be taller than me. Where's the character thing? Hold on. Customizer. That dude can't possibly be taller than I am. Body shape. Yeah, I picked big and buff. Yeah, I picked the big buff dude. How is that dude taller than me? That dude's like 7 feet tall. Look at the size of this dude. Yeah, his mother sat him in fertilizer when he was a kid. What the crap is this? That dude's like 7. We got the Master Chief. It's the Master Chief from Halo. It's Master Chief. Look at the size of this. It's a Spartan. We got a freaking Spartan walking around in here. What is this? What? That dude's ginormous. Yeah, he's part of the NBA. That's what it is. Basketball. Okay. Okay. Next on the list, because we got all that done. We have to install... Let's get the ship upgraded. So we need 2 solar mirrors. What do we need to craft a solar mirror? We can probably just craft it. What do we need? Okay, there we go. Aqua jets, 5 antimatter. Okay, there we go. All right, that should fix that problem, I hope. Okay, what else? Everything else is fine for the time being. What about this? Efficient thruster, tritium, dihydrogen jelly. We can do that. We can make 2 dihydrogen. And, okay. I really hate refining dihydrogen jelly. So what do we need for this? Magnetic resonator, quantum computer. Can we buy this stuff here? Mr. Broat says it's a Viking undercover. Featherbrain says he's Dutch. That dude was like 7 freaking feet tall, man. Oh, what do you want? Grah, interloper. Request dialect help. Friendship. Thank you. The quantum computer we need. They don't have anything else. All right. Let's go back to the other space station. Excuse me. Because I really don't feel like crafting this stuff. Previous system. Yeah, that dude was tall AF. I don't think I'd ever seen a No Man's Sky NPC that freaking tall before. And I actually customized my character, my player character, to be big and buff, to be tall. That dude's like 7 freaking tall. 7 freaking foot tall. Blind Frog says, I know. I mean, what have I written? Go Sages. He's rooting for the wrong team. What do we got? Okay. We want... we needed magnetic resonators. That's what we needed. So 2 magnetic resonators. We need 3 quantum computers. Nice. I don't feel like crafting that, so we're going to go back to the other station. What do we need? How many magnetic resonators was that again? 2. Let's craft 2 of those. I think we have the recipe for it. Yep. 2 of those. And quantum computer. Okay, let's go back to the other station. I hate making quantum computers, man. I hate it. All right, previous system. We call this the Galaxy Hopping Simulator 101. So we're done with the first 3 milestones for Phase 3. What I'm trying to do is clear up some inventory space before collecting any more milestone rewards. Because they take up a lot of space. Okay, so we needed 2 more quantum computers. Okay, can we make this thing now? I hope. There we go. Now we have the single best upgrade ever. We have the best upgrade ever. The backpack refiner. Thank you. Okay, so we need some of that. We picked up a little bit of dihydrogen. Two minutes? Jeez, dude. Yeah, we'll be here a month of Sundays. Okay, so what we can do, I think we can go back to the space anomaly. Ooh, what's that? Oh, never mind. It's got the fighter cockpit. Blech. And hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Let's go back to the space anomaly, which is not in this system. Let's see if the missions reset, and we will do the missions again. So we can knock those out. I mean, since we're here, right? We are still hunting for Sentinel ships, but we're hunting for ships in conjunction with running these missions at the space anomaly for the expedition. We're technically still on the expedition. And as you guys know, if we go to options, when you're on the expedition, you can't change any settings. So these are all locked. Which is why we're doing things the old-fashioned way. Okay, what do we got? Did it reset? Yes, it did. Okay, so what do we got? Interdict, swarm, network processing. So we got a sabotage. Ooh. All right, let's do it. Yeah, so we might as well do this. DJ Bones, how's it going? It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us today, man. How are you? Yeah, Katana, that dude must have been at least 7 feet tall. He must have been an easy 7 feet tall. Like I'm talking Shaquille O'Neal 7 feet tall. Yeah, we're talking Shaquille O'Neal levels of 7 feet tall here. Okay, let's go to the corrupted node. Might as well knock these out. That is a dissonant planet. No, it's not. Temperate. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Galaxy map. It is not dissonant. Okay, never mind. We won't be able to do anything in this system, so let's just finish it. And move to the next system. So we got a nice temperate planet. A temperamental planet. The planet's temperamental. And looks like we have a comm station. Nice. Let's see what kind of resources we have on this rock, too. So we have starball, copper, paraffinium, sodium. How much sodium do we have? Just out of curiosity. 752. I think we're okay for sodium for the time being. Jonas Hansen, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So he says, do you think it's possible to complete this expedition within 2 months? You can complete this expedition within 2 hours. Based on what we've done so far. Now, that being said, all of the time-gated stuff won't take very long to finish because there's really not much here. There are only three phases. And phases 1 and 2 can be done in less than 2 hours. So if you look at the actual expedition, we're on phase 3 right now. The only thing left in phase 3 is construct a prismatic core, and this is time-gated. Everything here is time-gated, by the way. Ward against the Hive of Glass, destroy the Hive of Glass, and demand answers. All of this stuff can be done probably in a matter of an hour once we get to that point. But you got to remember, phase 3 is all time-gated. So we have to wait close to 2.5 months. Oh, not 2.5 months, but close to 2 months before we can even get to the point where we can construct the prismatic core. Okay, let's see. Put that in ship. Put that in ship. Put that in ship. Recharge the multi-tool. Get rid of the rest. All right, nice. So Stuart Laker says, what is phase 4? There is no phase 4. There literally is no phase 4. The final phase is just wrapping up everything. That's it. Just collecting all the rewards, and that's it. There's literally no phase 4. And, of course, getting the rest of the new outfit, the new customization. Oh, man, we got to go all the way up there? Dang it. How are we for movement modules, by the way? This is a... We should probably change those out to S-Class, too. Once we get some more nanites. Once we get some more nanites, of course. Okay, the swarm has eroded the firewalls that guard the network in this system. I can scramble the swarm at this node, but how? Microprocessor, 35 nanites. Let's go 30. I should have kept the silicate powder. Dang it. Let's do nanites. The corruption displays defragments. Defragments and clears. The hive no longer has access to this node. The terminal quiets and shuts down. Okay, done. Yeah, maybe even an X-Class. We have to Well, remember, X-Class upgrades can be as bad as C-Class or better than S-Class in most cases. So you may end up picking up an X-Class upgrades that have crap C-Class stats, or they can have better than S-Class stats. But they're all random. And I mean, they're all really random. So you got to be careful with what you pick. So what we are going to do is go buy a bunch of suspicious packages of arms and tech. Neil Hurricane says 3 missions that you can repeat until the prismatic core is built. Only take about 10 minutes. They take, believe it or not, they take less than 10 minutes. That mission took 5 minutes. That mission took all of 5 minutes. So that was really easy. Let's see. We will get the buried technology because why not? I'll take that. Buried technology is always good. And we'll take them nanites, thank you. There's a lot of RNG. I wouldn't really call it grind. I don't think it's so much grindy as it is Hello Games preparing us for something bigger. I think they're preparing us for something much bigger than what we're seeing here. So that's fine. I can wait. I can definitely wait. Give me the nanites. Thank you. Might as well get your free stuff. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's get back up to the space anomaly and launch the next mission. If I can find my ship. There it is. Jonas Hansen, that is correct. In order to min-max X-Class upgrades, yeah. You have to get the best X-Class upgrades possible, but that's only because X-Class upgrades can be as bad as C-Class. Or better than S-Class. So what we're going to do as part of this live stream is go to Outlaw Systems and buy as much tech and arms as we can get our greedy little fingers on. And I'm talking as much as we possibly can. Any weapons or starship weapons or multi-tool weapons that we're not using, we will simply scrap. Okay, anomaly. We'll scrap and we'll sell for nanites. That's a good way to get some nanites too. Any weapons that we intend to use, we'll open up and see what we get. Yeah, Neil Hurricane, there is a ton they could do here. Like, for example, you have the crashed swarms on the planets where you have to pull, you got to like remove the parts off these crashed swarm drones. Why can't we use those swarm drones to build Corvette parts or something like that, or build starships, or build armor pieces or something? There is more that they can do with this. There's definitely more they can do with it. I think that would be a very cool, game mechanic if we could take parts off and use those parts to build something. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Okay, next. So this is Disrupt Swarm Reclamation Operation. Ooh, we got to fight. Let's go. How much ammo do we have? We got plenty. Let's go. I picked up a factory override unit. Ah. What? Interesting. Let's go. And excuse me while I have a sip of some more delicious, fat-free, no-calorie, no-fructose corn syrup, dehydrated powdered water. Oh, that water is good when you're thirsty. I was thinking about something. What happens when this hive of glass begins destroying actual space stations? What are the chances, and I'm asking a serious question here, what are the chances that the end game for this are the hive of glass destroying actual space stations? We know they can destroy Atlas stations. We know they can destroy the Atlas stations. I don't care about the Atlas. Screw the Atlas. What happens if they start attacking actual space stations? The Quads, how's it going, man? What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. He says, all I heard was something water. What's that? Used your method in regards to... Oh, wait. We don't need to go to the station. Not yet. In regards to the infinite accelerator on ships, takes a lot of nanites to get good ones unless you're super lucky. Yeah, exactly. It is literally the luck of the draw. So, fallen swarmer wreck detected in this system. Let's go. That is a dissonant planet. And I haven't been here before. Okay. But yeah, because they're all randomized, you're almost better off getting... Oh, we got to get dihydrogen. You're almost better off getting... hold on. Let's fix the ship. There we go. All right, that's better. You're almost better off getting the best S-Class upgrades you can get because there are plenty of S-Class upgrades, but X-Class, they're rough. They're really difficult to get. Okay, let's get rid of the rest of this. Let's re-refine that. Oh, give me that. Yeah, I was just thinking, Hello Games has something big in store for the end game for this. We might even see the Hive of Glass destroying actual space stations, because that is possible. Yeah, blind frog, and that's exactly what I was thinking. What are the chances that something like that is afoot? Yeah, the community has to come together to build new space stations. I think that's something that we might be looking at. All right, first order of business. Give me that money. Give me all the money. We need to get some freaking thermal protection here. We need to get some upgrades. Get all the money. Remember, people, radiant shards are money. Ouch. Who put that cave right there? Don't be putting a cave in front of me, bro. That is not cool. Okay, here we go. Disassemble a swarmer before it reclaims it. Equip the Gravitino coil. This is hilarious. Here we go. Hi there. Boop. Get wrecked. Yeah, these things hit pretty hard. These are not your typical Sentinels. They're not normal Sentinels. Oops. Give me that. Thank you. Give me that. Yeah, these things hit really hard. Yeah, Xbox drones. You know what? Real talk. I want the new Xbox to look like this. I got a shield too, buddy. And the stupid shield doesn't work. Yeah, these things, they hit really hard. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay. How many more parts we got? Okay, 5 more parts to go. Okay, easy enough. Did we get it? We got one more to go. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Hold it. All right, that's it. It's done. Mick B, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Serious Joker, we'll see you next time. Take care, brother. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by, man. We'll see you next time. Distance on that, 500. I just saw one that was closer. Hold on. Okay, next up, that is the biggest cave I've ever seen. So we got the second mission done. What we're going to do now is hunt for the Sentinel ship on this planet. But we also need another dissonant resonator. We need an inverted mirror. Says Jonas Hansen says, how do you decide which group of 3? It's all random. It's all random. Answering the questions apparently have no bearing on which group you join. Now that being said, I think it's done based on team balancing. So if the Sages have more than another team, then you'll eventually be put on one of the other teams that have fewer players. So it's all random. Answering the questions apparently serve no purpose with regard to which team you're on. So mark that. We're going to need that. Mr. Brote says, Zane is doing multiple Expo playthroughs, one from every save to help boost the percentages. You know, it's funny you should mention that. It's very funny you should mention that. Jason Plays. Sentinel, you don't want this, bro. I will wreck you, pal. You don't want this. You don't want this, buddy. Jason Plays seems to think that doing it on multiple saves makes no difference. A different account, yes. Different saves, not sure. Well, but then again, that's coming from him. I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is. Okay, this is an echolocator. I will take that echolocator. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Now, what we need is an inverted mirror. Y'all have to check Zane's video.
Technology recharge.
I'll have to check his video, some better insight than the vast majority of us. So let's see. That's the one that I just picked up. Oh no, it's not. That's a completely different one. Please have a stupid mirror. Excuse me, sir, coming through. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done, say. Yeah, that's right. He might be on a different account, more than likely. If it's the same, if it's a different save on the same account, it might not count. That's what Jason Plays says anyway. This is. Huh? It says nothing. Okay, well, that's a bug. That's a bug. It's physically there, but we can't do any damage to it. Very interesting. It is physically there, though. There we go. We got one over there. Let's go get it. So what we're doing is hunting for inverted mirrors. We just managed to pick up, we got lucky, we picked up another echolocator. Yeah, Mr. Broad, exactly. You will be on that team, no matter how you answer it. I think it's all done because of balancing, for team balance. I think that's how it works. Look at Big Boy over here. Look at Big Boy. Look at Big Boy, Mr. Musclehead. Well, you need to stay off the anabolics, pal. Stay off the anabolics. You're kind of buff there, dude. That dude's hitting the anabolics kind of hard. We're also gathering resources as we go. And like I said, these radiant shards are worth 50 nanites apiece. This is good early game nanites. Ozzy Bob says, that's the one you shot earlier. I noticed that it did not explode. Yeah, but we picked up the echolocator. We also got the echolocator from it. So that's a bug. That is without a doubt a bug. Okay. Hopefully they fix it. All right. This is inverted mirror. Thank you. All right, cool. We will take this dihydrogen because I hate mining for dihydrogen. Okay, noise. You're noising on my noise. All right, next stop. Let's go find that Sentinel ship. Grammar School Boy, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today, man. How are you? All right, let's make a restore point. Okay, got one of those. We're going to have to refine or duplicate that because those things take floral to... Oh, this guy? What? We'll solve that problem. Nearby toxins. Okay, I got something for you. Recharge that.
Recharge.
Get rid of the excess. Get rid of this. Pure ferrite dust. Okay, nice. All right. So we're here. We have. Let's make a new restore point. Okay, to make this go a little bit easier, let's go first person. Portable refiner. Put this in there. Now, if this doesn't suit your playstyle, just don't do it. I'm doing this to expedite getting them some of the materials we need to hunt for Sentinel ships. That way we don't have to keep hunting for these things all the time. Oops. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, that should be enough for the time being. That'll get us started. Okay. Ship. We're going to hold on. Oop. Pardon me for a sec. Sorry about that. That scared the crap out of me, dude. That scared the absolute crap out of me. Yeah, I just got a warning on my cell phone about a about a typhoon. There's a typhoon hitting the mainland here in Japan. So yeah, I just got a warning about that. We know. So yeah, we know. Thanks. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, what the hell? All right. Anyway. Yeah, trust me. We know already. Okay. Let's find the Sentinel ship. That legit scared the crap out of me right there. Wow. At least they're efficient on letting people know what's going on. At least. Right? That scared me to death, man. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got for Sentinel ships on this planet. Mission for the space anomaly. That way we can get caught up with that. But what I want to do is check out the Sentinel starship for this planet. We might get a good one. We might eventually get a good one. I hope. I really hope we get a good one. I'm serious, because we have had some pretty bad luck. Now, that B class that we found at the previous system was a 2, more than likely a 3+1. More than likely. Okay, this is the ugly leaf blower. Hold on. Let's reload the restore point and see if we can't get that one to change. It's the ugly leaf blower style sentinel pistol. Let's see if we can get that to become a rifle. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote. That scared the crap out of me, dude. That was not cool. Yeah, there's a typhoon headed this way, headed towards the mainland, and yeah, everybody's up in arms over it. It happens every year. Okay, it's the stupid pistol. All right, let's drop a base computer so we can come back here if we need to. Because there might be pretty good ships on this planet. So, Katana says, why is my work earnings capped at 860,000? Technically, you should be able to get $1 million in that bag, but there's something about the way the game stores the money in that bag in your office or your sleeping quarters, I guess, where it only holds $1 million, right? If you bring in more than that amount, then it'll actually cut you short on it, believe it or not. You'll actually get cut short on the amount of money that you earned from the last money laundering. So technically, you should be able to get another 140K in that bag. But earnings shouldn't be capped at that because, you know, you're getting 140K per mission for this week. William Koza, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Also, I wanted to say, I know Mick B was here earlier. Everybody, Mick B is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. Show him some love. So Katana says, yeah, it was red, really weird. Just take the money out. I say take the money out. That way you're not penalized, because if you don't take the money out and it's listed as red, and the game will literally penalize you. It will. By cutting you short from the earnings for your next money laundering mission. That's happened to me before. That's why when it gets close to the $1 million, and if it doesn't appear that it'll actually hold $1 million, then I'll take the money out now. That way, you know, I'm not penalized as a result. And Rockstar should probably fix that at some point. Okay, here we go. That is not what I wanted to do. Because the bag is designed to hold $1 million. So you should be able to earn up to $1 million. But that's just the way the game is. 15, 5, 11. 15, 5, 11. 15, 5, 11. Okay, deactivate seal. And locate ship. Yeah, Katana, I've had that happen to me too. I've never seen a full... Well, one time. I've seen a full mill in that bag one time. I've seen it one time, and that was actually during the previous stream. Okay, what do we got? Boo! It's a crap C-class. We'll leave it. Okay, let's hope this is a decent-looking ship. Can we please get a decent-looking ship? That's all I'm asking for. One decent-looking ship, just one. We don't want much. We don't need much. So prismatic core progress 13%. Weaver fragment contribution 4%. Nice. Here we go. There's a lot of bases on this planet. Whatever the ship is, we're going to take it because we can scrap it for money. And what we should probably do is go to, from this point on, go to a bunch of outlaw systems, preferably outlaw dissonance systems, and just get a whole bunch of X-class upgrades. Or suspicious packages of arms and tech. Okay, what do we got? Looks like we have a dragonfly. I swear, if I see one more ship, with clipped wings, I'm going to flip my stuff. If I see one more ship with clipped wings, I'm going to flip my stuff. I'm absolutely going to lose it. I'm going to freaking lose it. I swear. And it's a B class. I'm going to lose my stuff. And it's got tank treads. And it's got tank. That's the worst part. It's got tank. It's, oh my God, it was so close. So close. So freaking close. It has tank treads. It's got tank treads on it. So close. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We were so close. That's what she said. Okay, so what we have here is a failure to communicate. Okay, this is... Yeah, I can't. Stuart Laker, true. It's not orange. We have a medium sentinel fighter with full fat dragonfly wings, clipped wings. Another one with clipped wings, but it's got a set of single bladed wings with wingtip thrusters. This one might be worth keeping. It is a B class. White and blue with black accents. Yeah, refurb and a respray, exactly. This one, oh my God, those wings though, man, those wings. Those wings. And now that I'm talking about wings, I want some chicken wings. I definitely want chicken wings. This thing has got, it's got tank treads on it too. So close. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote almost made it. Almost made it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's that we don't, well, I mean, we can take it. We'll take it because we can refine this in the backpack now. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll put that right in the backpack. Nice. So we can refine that on the go. Thank you. Okay. And again, this is a B class located at minus 31.71 and minus 36.24. Again, the glyphs, hold on. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen if you want this ship. We will take it because it looks better. So far, looks better than what we found. All right, let's claim this thing and get going. You know what? Glass, pugnium, brain. We need the harmonic brain. Okay, got it. We'll definitely take it. Grammar School Boy says, if you keep this ship, for instance, will all of your tech and cargo slots carry over? No, the slots won't carry over, but you can transfer all of your tech and cargo equipment. But the slots won't carry over. Okay, let's go. We're on the clock. Coming through. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah, unfortunately, slots don't transfer from one ship to the next. That would be pretty cool if it did, though. It most certainly would be really cool. So, Jonas Hansen says, do you know when the update drops on the Switch? No, we have no information on the Switch. None at all. And because each console dictates when the update releases on their respective platforms, we just don't know that yet. It took Xbox a week to get it after PlayStation got it. And that's all because the actual updates for No Man's Sky or any game, any major update, have to go through what's called console certification to ensure that any update released on their platform, regardless of the game, won't either brick the console, making it unusable, or break the game. So that's why it takes so long. But for whatever reason, for Xbox, it's egregiously long. It takes them a real long time. So we're still waiting. So Mr. Brote says either I found a green sentinel or a changed color when I exchanged my starter ship. Can't remember. That's actually interesting. It quite possibly changed color when you found your starter ship. That wouldn't surprise me. I think that'd be pretty cool since you're part of that faction. I think that's actually pretty cool. And look at Big Boy over here. What is your problem? What are you all mad about? This dude's all pissed off. What are you looking at? This dude's mad. What are you even mad about, bro? Chill out. Relax. So Katana says doing the Dodo plane mission right now. What? The Dodo plane mission. Which, you got to refresh my memory. Which mission was that for money laundering? So Cosmic Coyote says it's just AI now on Xbox. Well, believe it or not, Xbox looks like it's moving in the right direction. Their new CEO, Asha Sharma, says they're literally removing all AI from the Xbox. They're removing it. Because Phil Spencer and Sarah Bonds, those two idiots, had plans on introducing AI into the new Xbox when it released. Asha Sharma came in and said, no, we're not doing that. We're removing all references to AI, all AI from the new Xbox. So that includes the current gen Xbox as well. So they're taking all of it out. No, it was going to be so bad. The AI was going to be so bad where the AI would literally play the game for you. That's what was going to happen. The AI would literally play the game for you. That's what Phil Spencer and Sarah Bonds were trying to do. Saying, no, she came in and said, no, we're not going to do that. That defeats the purpose of playing a game. Yeah, we're just not going to do that. That's stupid. Oh, you're doing the cell mission for the MC. Gotcha. Hey, Sentinel, shut up. Get out of here, bro. Just go away, Sentinel. Go away. Trust me. You don't want this, pal. Okay, this ship is a step up from the one we found earlier, so let's grab it and go to the next system. This one is definitely a step up. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by today. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We have one more of the prismatic core missions that we have to complete. So let's go do that. But before we go, give me them shards. I will take those, sir. Thank you. Remember, Radiant Shards are worth a lot of money. One of the best ways to farm early game nanites is right here. Radiant Shards. And since you begin on like a dissonant planet anyway, Something else we need to work on is getting environmental upgrades for the exosuit. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to grab those before we left. Where's that stupid ship? It's over here. I swear, the clipped wings. It's always the clipped wings. But we'll take it. It's got tank treads, man. We'll take it. Supercharged slots are spread out on this one. But we'll take it for the time being. Compare, and we'll claim it. So I think, how many ships do we have so far? One, two, three, four. So we have 5 ships total. This one, clip wings. That one's a scrapper. That one's a keeper. This one, I don't know. That's probably got connected supercharged slots, and we'll keep this one because it looks better. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's leave. We'll leave the base here for the time being because that's actually one of the better looking ships that I've seen so far. So we'll leave the base there. We can remove the other 2 if we need it. Okay, let's get to the space anomaly. Yeah, we got one more mission to complete, which will probably send us to another dissident planet, and we will rinse and repeat. I don't know about you guys. I love this expedition, man. This thing is fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of old school, grind with this expedition, because you literally have to go out, find the nanites to buy the upgrades. You got to get your early game resources. And you got to find the best ways to upgrade your ship and your multi-tool because combat is pretty intense. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote for an expedition rental, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we got one more. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is assist Specialist Polo with procuring essential resources to fight against the swarm. So, what do we need? Restore supply chain. Yeah, last time I did this, I flew out of the space anomaly. They told me to fly back in. So, sodium nitrates. Hold on. How much of that do we have? He needs more sodium nitrate, so I can actually convert regular sodium to nitrate. Copper, pyrite, cobalt. Let's do that. That makes more sense. Yeah, I was thinking, I could probably use a little more sodium anyway, so it might be a good idea to go hit one of those deposits. But you know what? That's fine. We'll just convert what we have and make it easy. So 41, and we need 120 total. Yeah, we need 120 total. This should be easy. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Having a blast with this expedition, man. It is super fun. The only real problem is with the time gate. With all of the artificial game lengthening, if you will, just the padding of missions, or the padding of the actual milestones for Phase 3. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's it. That's all we needed. Perfect. Let's go talk to the specialist of polo. Hello there. Emily's, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Said you saw a Publix ad with a dog puppet, and they said that pineapple pizza is gross. A pineapple pizza is gross. There we go. All right, that's done. And we got some much needed ion batteries. Thank you. How much do we have for nanites? Let's make some nanites. Let's refine some of this. That'll give us 500 nanites. We have plenty of time. One more thing we can do. That is not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Okay, well, Emily's, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care and God bless to you. We'll see you next time. So wait, it's telling me to go back to the prismatic core. For what? We just finished everything, didn't we? Yeah, we just finished everything. This game doesn't know what it wants to do, I swear. Yeah, we just finished everything we needed. We knocked out all 3 missions. At least we got a good parking spot this time. Yeah, we're all caught up. They're all complete. 7 hours till the next mission. Nice. Okay, we're ready. Let's go to... do we have anything we can drop off? This is... multi-tool. Let's move this here. A scanner upgrade would be nice. The personal force field is useless. We'll remove that. Excuse me. Scatter blaster. Let's plug it in. Shell greaser. Those are 8. That's an A-class upgrade. Okay, I'll take it. So we got the basic stuff for the scatter blaster. Okay, so I think what we're going to do at this point, we are good to go with freelancing this. Let's remove some of those other bases so we don't have random bases sitting at places where we don't need them. Let's keep a base in the starter system, which is the very first base we built. We'll keep that one there. That's with the ugliest Sentinel ship I've ever seen. Okay, my bases. This is the current system. We'll keep that one. This was the third one, so let's remove these 2. Let's remove those 2 bases. That way they're not cluttering up what we've got. And let's scrap 2 of the ships that we found. Get some more cash going. Then let's make our way to some outlaw dissonant systems, if at all possible. Yeah, this one has a pretty ugly base. And a pretty ugly ship. So let's clear the scrap. Ooh, we got some tainted metal. We got some tainted metal. We got some more tainted metal. Ooh, nice. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. We got some good stuff out of that one. We got some good stuff out of that one. We got one of those. Very nice. Get rid of this. Keep that tainted metal. Okay, put that in ship. Refine this for nanites. Hold on to that. Also, Jonas Hansen says, would you please give me the coordinates? Okay, sure. You want to come here? That's fine. In fact, hold on. The coordinates are minus 1.52 and minus 33.68. Those are the actual coordinates. The glyphs for this planet are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So those are the glyphs. Now, can I make a comm ball, or do I have that unlocked? I do not. Yeah, I got to unlock the actual save beacon and save point, so we're not even there yet. We've already picked up the multi-tool for this camp. And like I said, the Sentinel ship on this rock is ugly. Before we go, you know what? Let's grab another Sentinel ship and scrap it. Let's grab another ship and scrap it. Oh, sorry about that. Dissident Spike. That is, of course, if I can find my own ship. There it is. And that is 10 minutes away. Let's go. So let's grab another Sentinel ship so we can scrap it. For money, of course. Then we'll remove the base. And that way I don't have a bunch of just random bases sitting around. Especially if it's an ugly Sentinel ship, there's no reason to keep it there. Yeah, this was the ship we found. That is just absolutely horrendous. It's too bad. This is a gorgeous planet, but we gotta let it go. Pumbaa Dino, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Okay, what do we got? I guess we can keep the plugged in. We'll put that in. Okay, whatever. Not if I got to go through all that. Yeah, ugliest Sentinel ship ever. Matthew, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Oh, this is ridiculous. Ship is too far away? Of course it is. Need to get a teleport receiver on my ship. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Ship. We'll take the Pugnium. Since we are early game, so we'll definitely do that. Excuse me. I can't speak. Okay, here we go. Glass. Pugnium. Brain. And let's activate the brain. Another crap C class, but it's fine. We're scrapping it for the money anyway. We just want the money. Puma Dino. No Man's Sky is single player with multiplayer. It's a single player game first with multiplayer. Okay, Ozzy, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care. God bless, man. Thanks for stopping by. Mr. Pro says, yeah, buy me too. It always says do missions even if you can't. Yeah, I've noticed that quite a bit. But yeah, No Man's Sky is a single-player game first with multiplayer capability. So you can activate multiplayer and join with friends. But the focus of No Man's Sky is not multiplayer. It is a single-player game first, which is one of the reasons I like it. It's definitely not a live service game, that's for sure. Don't even get me started on that anger train. Let's go. Yeah, I hate live service games. Grand Theft Auto Online, of course, being the exception and not the rule. There we go. Now, that being said, I'm not someone that hates multiplayer games. I think that if done right, multiplayer games can be really good. My problem is that the gaming industry has shifted far away from telling a good single-player story and giving good single-player campaigns to this always online requirement, where we as consumers no longer own the games that we buy, and it's just a very anti-consumer business model. If a game is always online or has an always online requirement, you know, what do you think happens when those servers go offline? You can't play a game that you spent money on or that you paid for, and I think it's an anti-consumer move. But if it's a single-player game, with a single-player campaign, most of the time, and I say most of the time because even these big developers are shifting away from that, you can play the game offline. You don't need any sort of a live service connection. There we go. Take the brain. Uh-oh, what's that? Okay, what do we got? It is, I'll take it. It's an inverted mirror. We'll take it. We need more of those anyway. Got it. Yeah, we needed one of those anyway. So Puma Dino says, might grab a copy if there's a sale on Steam. It's on sale. It's 60% off, so I think it's like 23 bucks, 24 bucks. It is absolutely worth it. No Man's Sky is one of the best games I've ever played. Mr. Bro says, Dissonant for the Senti, all but why Pirate Systems? Pirate Systems give you a 5% chance of finding an S-Class Sentinel ship. And just for example, a 1-star Dissonant system gives you have a 0% chance of finding an S-Class Sentinel ship. A 2-star Dissonant system gives you a 1% chance. A 3-star Dissonant system gives you a 2% chance. And an Outlaw Dissonant system gives you a 5% chance. So you're more than likely to find an S-Class Sentinel ship in a Dissonant system. That's basically for those people that hunt ships, for people like me. Especially if you hunt the Sentinel ships. Oh yeah, we'll take 10 of those, thank you. Oh, thank you, we'll take 10 of those, thank you. We can totally use 10 of those. Yes, please. Alright, let's grab the ugly ship and get this thing up to the station and scrap it. This thing is horrendous. Okay, yeah, this thing is, it's gone. This ship is gone. Ooh, this thing is ugly. Alright, let's scrap this thing before we leave the star system. This is an embarrassing ship to fly around in. Cosmic Cody, true, it is on Game Pass. It is definitely on Game Pass. So I do recommend trying it out before you buy it. Mr. Broad, I think you're a little behind in the stream. Try refreshing your page, and you should hear the explanation. I just explained to you why a Dissonant system and an Outlaw system makes sense. Also, we're going to an Outlaw Dissonant system because we want to buy suspicious packages of arms and tech. We need to get some outlawed, or should I say banned stuff. We need to get some outlawed upgrades, and a bunch of them. Yeah, this is the ugliest Sentinel ship I have ever seen. Yeah, we're scrapping the crap out of this one. This thing is definitely getting scrapped. So we kind of got lucky when we found that the Dragonfly. We kind of got lucky when we found that one. The Whacker says, where'd you end up? Weaver or Royals? Weavers. Weavers. We're on the Weavers team. We're on the Weavers team. And the Weavers are kicking some serious butt right now, too. He says at least it does have all the thrusters. But that's pretty much it. And it's orange. Ugh. And it's orange. Okay, let's bust this down. Let's see. Reclaim that and that. Yeah, this thing is totally getting scrapped. Because we need the money. Okay, begin salvage. 20 mil? Yes, please. We'll take that. That's some good money. Done. That is some good money. And that is an ugly ship going bye-bye. What's that Cosmic Cody says was a little behind. Yeah, that does happen. Whenever YouTube pushes ads, it'll actually push people behind. So that's just a byproduct of the stream. So we want to sell circuitry. Do not sell that storage augmentation. Don't do that. Compressed indium. We're keeping that, obviously. AI valves, subatomic regulators, nano cables. Cool. I think we got some C-class upgrades. We did. Let's sell those. Did we get the upgrade out of here? We did. Yes, we did. We got it. Okay, purchase, and we want to sell. Sell those. Keep those. Okay, let's see. That can go and ship. Perfect. What else? We'll put that in ship too so that we know where it is. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's make a new restore point. And let's see. Oh, we got to go back to that base. We're going to remove that base because there's nothing there. So the Whacker says, yes, Royals here. We were kind of close at the beginning. Almost even. No way we can catch up now. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what's going on with team balancing. It might be a team balancing thing more than anything else. That's my guess anyway. Which is why I think what may happen is that as more people begin the expedition, more players will be assigned to some of the other teams. Okay, current system. Let's get rid of that base. So Mr. Brote says anyone. I'm not sure what you're asking. Yeah, I just answered your question about the about why an outlaw dissonance system, and that's because you have a 5% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship in an outlaw dissonance system. Yeah. And let me explain it again. If you go to like any random 1-star dissonance system, you have a 0% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. A 2-star system will give you a 1% chance. A 3-star system will give you a 2% chance. And an outlaw dissonance system will give you a 5% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. Okay, we can get rid of this base. Delete. How many galaxies have I been to? 3. I've been to 3 galaxies. Of course, obviously Euclid, because that's where we start. Eisentam and El Cupolos. I'm actually working on going to galaxy number 2 on a different save. We're like about 25,000 light years away from the actual galactic core in Euclid, so we're getting really close. Okay, we can leave. Where's my ship? How do you lose a whole starship? Yeah, we don't need this base here, so let's just get out of here. Okay. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by today. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. What we really need are some environmental upgrades. We got to work on that next. Okay, let's see. My bases. This ship was okay. That ship was okay. Let's wipe this one. Let's get rid of this one. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping before we head out to the next system. So the Whacker says subscribed and liked. Most of No Man's Sky players are chill, nice and chill, OG stuff, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I hear you, man, and I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, the No Man's Sky community, for the most part, is a mature community. Definitely a far more mature community than some of the other gaming communities out there. But you'd be surprised at how many people, how many players in their 60s and 70s that are playing this game. But yeah, this is No Man's Sky is without a doubt one of the best games I've ever played. Ooh, we got an expansion slot. Got some more tainted metal. Got some void motes. Yeah, let's clear this base and get the French toast out of here. Suspicious packages of goods. More rusty metal. And viscous fluid. That is gross. Get this out of here. Get that stuff out of here. Keep the tainted metal. We picked up a second Sentinel boundary map. Where's the first one? Oh, it's right. Where's it at? Okay, so apparently we picked up another boundary map. So what says, am I preparing for Light No Fire? For the time being, there's nothing to prepare for because we honestly don't know. We don't know what's going on with Light No Fire. We don't. We barely had one trailer. Okay, there it is. It's right there. We barely had a single trailer. And they've been pretty radio silent on it. And I understand why, because they don't want to make this. When I say they, I'm talking about Hello Games. They don't want to make the same mistakes with Light No Fire that they made with No Man's Sky by releasing a game unfinished. And I don't really blame Hello Games for releasing No Man's Sky in an unfinished state, because at the time they were under contract with Sony back in 2016 to release this game in August of 2016. They were contractually obligated to release No Man's Sky as is. They tried to get more time so they could add the features that they wanted, and Sony said, nope, you're going to release it on this day or that's it. But they were under contract to do so. But to their credit, Hello Games, they went radio silent, and they began cranking out all the updates and features that we see in the No Man's Sky now, which makes this game arguably one of the best games ever made on the market. Yeah, exactly. Jonas Hansen, exactly, absolutely correct. Okay, let's grab this multi-tool. Because we can scrap it for its parts. We'll grab it, compare, and we'll take it for free. We can scrap that for money. And just out of curiosity, what is the ship again for this planet? Yeah, but definitely one of the greatest comeback stories ever. The best part of No Man's Sky is that every update, every DLC has been completely free for this game. It's all completely free. No microtransactions, no season passes, no loot boxes, no predatory business practices with this game. It's all free. Distance, 1 hour. Absolutely not. So I wish we had more information on Light No Fire. I wish we did. I wish we did. But Light No Fire is like the biggest mystery ever. It's quite possible that we may see some sort of a trailer or update on Light No Fire with the 10th anniversary release, 10th anniversary celebration for No Man's Sky. But I'll say this, I would prefer that Light No Fire be good rather than rushed. So I want Hello Games to take their time with that game. I want them to make the game great. I definitely want the game to be great. I don't want it rushed. I don't want thinly veiled promises. I just want the game to be great. Okay, so this was the base we were supposed to keep. This was the one we were supposed to keep. Yeah, this was the one we were supposed to keep. Son of a blankety blank. But that's okay. We can fix that. We can totally fix that problem. It's a C class. Meh. We don't need to interact with it, but this was actually one of the bases we were going to keep. Leave the Pugnium. Okay. Let's set up another base. We probably should have kept that one. Up.
Navigational data received.
Yeah, Jonas, they're not going to repeat that mistake again. I can guarantee you. Light No Fire will not be like the release of No Man's Sky. Yeah, I don't think that's a concern. I don't think that will ever be a concern. What do we do? Fly past it? We did. Who said? You said, I hope it's not going to be the same repeat as Silk Song. Well, I thought Silk Song was a good game. I thought Silk Song did really good. I thought Silk Song did a really good job. I thought it was a decent game. It was definitely cheap. That's for sure. It was like a $20 game all day long. Okay, let's drop another base computer because this is the one we were supposed to keep. Emily says, been lurking. I got up to say, if Hello collaborated with BioWare to make Mass Effect 5 because of the Normandy fleet ship collab in No Man's Sky. That's quite possible. It is quite possible. That collab might have been a one and done. I'm not sure if Hello Games would ever consider collabing with them again. Yeah, I know what you said. Yeah, you said Silk Song. I thought Silk Song was a good game. I thought that was a good game. At least it had really good reviews. So the Whacker says, you like building or here for the missions and ships and the units? I'm not much of a builder in No Man's Sky. If I sit down and focus on building something in No Man's Sky, I think I can do that. But I'm more of an explorer. I like starship hunting, starship multi-tool hunting, and making money in the game. That's pretty much what I do. Okay, so we've reestablished this base. Let's get out of here. Oh, wow, it's 6:30. Okay, let's get to the space station. I think we can do one more thing before we leave. Let's go to another star system. Okay, so what do we got for the galaxy map? yeah, that's a 1-star dissident. We're not finding an S-class ship there. Yeah, all of my bases are in this local area, so let's see. What do we got? Yeah, we're out on the galactic rim. Okay, that's a Korvax system. Let's go over there. Pirates? Really? Pirates? Whatever. Not in the mood for a pirate battle right now. Okay, let's make a restore point. You know, since we're here. Okay, B class, since we're here. Oh, we got a big boy rifle, B class. Nice. We'll yoink this because we need it. Yes, please. Okay, let's restore points.
Navigational data received.
Let's take a really quick look at the Sentinel ship for this system. And I just realized we need to get a an economy scanner because we can't tell what's going on or what type of system we have. Yeah, we need to get an economy scanner. Okay, it looks like it's on... That's not a moon. Okay. I thought it was a moon. So you're saying you hope Light No Fire doesn't need 9 years as well like Silksong. I don't think it will. I think Light No Fire is probably feature complete, but to prevent any unnecessary hype or hyperbole, Hello Games is keeping it quiet. They're keeping it radio silent for a reason. And I don't blame them because they want to ensure that the game is good and not rushed. So I totally understand why they're doing what they're doing. Worst landing spot ever. Okay, let's claim the site and let's go check out the ship. Worst landing spot I've ever seen. Okay, let's see. Lockdown in progress. Override. Not override. We got to get the registers first. Okay, 1117. Eleven, 1, 7. Yeah, it's out of the way. Definitely out of the way. Worst parking spot ever. Let's take a quick gander at the multi-tool. Yeah, we've had pretty bad luck with Sentinel ships today. It's a pistol. Let's see. C-Class, you can keep it. You can keep it. Yeah, worst parking spot ever, I swear. Okay, let's check out this ship. Again, the starter ship that I have is a decent combat ship, but it's definitely missing its supercharged slots. Definitely missing its supercharged slots. I think like a B or an A-class Sentinel ship with connected supercharged slots will do a lot more damage. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for sticking with us today. All right, let's see what we got. We're actually at the wrapping up point for the live stream. So this will be the final ship for today. Okay, what do we got? And before we crash. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, I can get behind this. I can definitely get behind this. All right, this is better. Much better. It's a crap C-Class, but it's okay. It looks better than what I got. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is a C-Class medium Sentinel fighter. Dorsal probed style stabilizers. It's got the ventral stabilizer. Elvis pelvis style stabilizer, as they call it. A full set of heavy wings with wingtip thrusters and vented skirt wings. This one looks pretty good, and it's green and black. Green and black. Very nice. This is pretty good. This one is definitely worth a hunt. All right. That one is definitely worth a hunt. Okay, but we'll have to keep that for the next live stream. So, ladies and gents, thank you guys so much for being here today. This was fun. We are as far as we can go with this expedition. We have to wait before we can go any further with any of the other milestones for Phase 3. But this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back again next Monday for some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. For anyone out there who watches the my GTA 5 online content, we'll be doing Grand Theft Auto 5 online tomorrow. Japan Standard Time, same bat channel. But again, thank you guys so much for being part of the best community that a content creator could ask for. You guys are absolutely amazing. Also, make sure you're subscribed to all the other members of the Odd Fam out there. Buckle Up, Let's Go, Guitar Guy 80, The Joker, Serious Joker, Dan Red, Cellcraft, Cody. Make sure you guys are subscribed to those guys out there. And show some love. And that's pretty much it. So with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel, and I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, please stay safe. God bless each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night. We'll see you all next time.